Looking at the peacock or the butterfly wings. So when you look at a butterfly wing, you think there's all these beautiful colors. Really, it's not pigmentation. It's reflection of light. So it's reflective light. Again, it's how nature does it, where nature figured out that it's too expensive or too energy intensive to create colors, so they use reflection. So they apply that same technology to screens. Now, you think your telephone, when you're in the bright sunlight, you can't see the screen, right, because it's backlit. This technology will allow you to even see your screen in a bright sunlight. The beautiful part of it, it uses half the energy than a normal LCD screen. So think of what Qualcomm could do with this. So if you allowed to use half of the energy used before, you could use it for other purposes, what, video, gaming, you name it. The last one is Biometrica, local company also, young startups, who is in the business of storing DNA and RNA. So today, when you store these type of biological samples, you need nitrogen, very expensive. You need this huge building to store these very important DNA and RNA samples. You cannot mess up the temperature. If you do, then you lose all the research and the time you spend there. They look at tardigrades, which is kind of small, if you will, quote-unquote animal that lives in vernal pool. And these animals are able to, in a sense, in time where there's heavy droughts, to almost remove all the water out of their body, if you will. In a nutshell, they replace it with some other chemical that they produce that will preserve the cell structure. And they could remain dry for many, many years, over almost 100 years. And then when water comes back, they will come back to life. They even find this tardigrade to be even in cases where they went out of space, where they were attached to the space shuttle and came back, and they survived that process. So it's an amazing structure. This company is brand new. It's probably 6 years old, but it's growing like incredibly. And again,